Hello everybody! My name is Josh and welcome back to Third Quest. I know it has been a little bit of time since the previous episode. Some stuff happened. I kind of had to sort a whole bunch of stuff out. Not bad stuff, mind you, but it kind of put this playthrough just on hold for a little bit. Half of it was because this stage itself sucks. Anyway, this is part 8. And we are going to be heading to what is, in my opinion, probably the worst level in this quest. Yes, even worse than level 9. Not by much. I feel this level's kind of all over the place in terms of difficulty. Getting, like, the 2 dungeon items and whatnot is really, really difficult. Like, insanely difficult. And you'll see what I mean when we actually get to the stage itself. But aside from that, pretty much everything else is just normal. As such, it just ends up being a rather normal stage. Level 7 is, if you can't tell by this point in the playthrough, this quest's customary Wizzrobe level. We've been lacking them for a while, and it's finally back to give us hell. Or whatever we feel like it is. So, remember how I mentioned a lot of the time that pretty much every single level in this quest is kind of just in some random location? Yeah, level 7's not that much different. In fact, it's probably in the most random location out of any of them. I had to say. Now, you may be wondering, why the hell do you have so much money? Because I'm gonna need a lot of this money. I'm insane. I know. So, level 7 is actually on this screen right here. It's a bombable wall. Just this random wall in the desert is level 7. Now this stage is really weird because it's kind of an annoying stage to navigate, but not really. This room sucks. Don't even bother trying to deal with it. In fact, you should probably try and avoid enemies as much as possible, because you will find out very, very quickly. This level's not a very fun one. It's really not a very fun one. I didn't want to do that, yet here I am doing that. So yeah, we can't actually grab that key. We actually need to come in from the bottom room right there, which is kind of difficult to even notice. They don't really tell you much about that. But you can keep going. By the way, straight up from that room with the 3 blue Wizzrobes is a dead end. It's the return of the favourite aspect of the third quest, Statue Fire. Literally making everything so much harder than it needs to be. I managed to take care of that quite easily, but overall that can be a really dumb room. Okay, first steps go down. This room sucks. It's very, very dumb. And yeah, this is so dumb. Kill the Goma with the 1 row of space that you have to get up this way. I actually want to test something quickly. It's been a while since I've played a lot of these levels. No. Oh well, it's worth a shot. Okay, now our first main port of interest is to head up here. And we need to take care of this room. So, lovely days for each and every one of us. Best thing to do is probably to try and deal with the blue Wizzrobes first, because you never know what could happen. And they position themselves really well there, actually. Get away from me. Now, you do want to actually clear out this room, as there is something of worth in here. First off, a key. Second off, an actual passage is in this room. This bubble will let me pass. Whatever. It's a non-killing bubble anyway. Okay. So yeah, this level really sucks. Like, it really sucks. Okay, so this level is in 2 distinct areas. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's in 2 very distinct areas. First off, we have a manhandler. Just gonna... take care of the manhandler first. Don't go up right away. Head down first. This room's not that bad, honestly. And that's a godsend item to get in this room. Not very fun when you grab the item and now you can't get my sword back. We'll just progress down another one, just for this moment. Now, this room sucks. I still don't have my sword. I need my sword. Ow. Jesus Christ. Can I grab my sword, please? Thank you. And yeah, you want to go that way too, because there's a key in that room there as well. Okay, as I said, terrible room. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4! Have fun. And they just... Here's the problem with this room. They just swarm you. Jesus Christ. So yeah, this is not the only room you're gonna have to deal with this crap in. They force you into this dumb crap like 50 times. And it doesn't get any better. Any time. It doesn't get any better. You can kind of just hope for refills, really. They kind of just turn and snipe back at you again in just really random ways. There's no, like, proper actual movement to them. They're just there. Anyway, you have to come this way. Believe me, you cannot skip the magic wand. You have to grab the magic wand. You have to grab the magic wand. And there's a reason why. This level's dumb otherwise. Yes, you have to grab the magic wand. And we're not done yet! No, this level just keeps getting worse. Although, admittedly, it's not too bad. This first case. Dodge, get up to the upper room. And you get another room that's just mostly crap. Yeah, mostly crap. Okay. We've dealt with the bad crap. Yeah, the reason why this level took so long to just release an episode was, apart from just the crap that I had to deal with in my own time, but also just this level sucks. Red candles here, that's the other item. Yeah, you get both items in this stage very, very quickly. And just like that, we are now forced into the bottom room to deal with this crap. Why am I... I need that. I need that. I need to run out and buy another bloody potion when this is done. I will say one thing, having sword beams makes this a lot easier. a lot easier. Okay. Don't go right, left just yet. Left is kind of just a room that you'll come to. Unfortunately, likes cannot actually give you any healing items, so, like, that sucks. But now that we've got the 2 items, the rest of the level is far easier. They just throw rooms full of crap at you, honestly. Push that passage to get back to the main area of the level. So, when I said this level's kind of broken into 2 distinct areas, and they actually throw you into the room that you need to be in to actually reach the top. Thank God for this room, because you can actually nab some refills here. If they'd care to drop any. So, oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff, beautiful. So, yes, you do need to come this way anyway, because you kind of want this. So you can nab that key there, and then you can head back to the main room. And I'm going to briefly exit the level, very, very briefly, to grab myself another potion. Because look at that, it's already gone. It's already gone. So barely any rooms at all. It didn't take very long for me to use my 2 potions in that level. It just sucks. Like, honestly, it's... And it's my main gripe with the quest, because it's just... In my eyes, the later levels are, like, really badly designed. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually took a death here. I don't know if that will happen, but we're gonna nab another potion very, very quickly. Red potion. Always the red potion. And if the need ever arises, because we'll be coming back to that main room a couple times throughout this level, we can do that. Let me through. Thank you. We're coming back to that first area of the stage, actually, at least one more time, so we'll have at least another area to actually nab ourselves a potion if we need it. It's very helpful, at least despite the fact that this level's kind of crap. It really is. It's not a very well-designed level, in my opinion. At least it has something. Alright, right back into it. We have some stuff to deal with. As I said earlier, don't even bother trying to take care of the enemies. You just don't need to. Red candle doesn't really do much, it kinda just is. Thankfully for them, we don't really need to tackle anything for a while now, actually. We can just completely skip over this room now that we actually have the item in it. So... a dig dogger. I'm gonna make that a lot easier. Down leads to bombs, but I think it's actually a dead end as well, because no, it doesn't lock you in. There's bombs in here. It's a rather nice-ish area. I mean, Wizzrobes can still come across left and right, whatnot, but it's nice-ish. Okay. Another one of these. Make sure you have 50 rupees before coming in here. Preferably even more. Because this level never stops. Okay. So it's probably best to take out these guys from a distance. But it's not the end of the area, actually. And you do kind of want to defeat everything in here, because you are able to nab something, which makes... Up goes first, because you can bomb up. And now, hallelujah, we have the 2 worst enemies in the game. Well, worst in terms of mini-bosses. They really just hurt, honestly. But they can being the key word here, net you some refills, if they decide to. Another key there, we are just going to leave that path up there for a moment, because we get another beautiful room where we can actually do some refilling. I love these rooms. It makes me feel so good when I can actually get stuff. Okay. So. This room just has 5 rupees in it. That's it. This room holds a Patra, who also holds a bomb. Thankfully, it's only an oval Patra, so it's actually somewhat easy to deal with. I'm kind of just going to keep my distance and whittle away at the thing. And go. There we go. Beautiful. See how easy Patras are when you don't have to actually deal with anything? Yeah, just checking there wasn't anything up there. Okay. So we've come this way. Not much to really say about this area. There's more dead ends in this stage. So push that block to open this door out again. Okay. Passage here, in this room up here, for 1. For 2, crappy room again. Jesus, that went a lot nicer, because there's more blocks in the room. They're zipping around a lot. Dungeon map. Okay. So, dungeon map for this stage, it's kind of split into 2 sections. Well, the map itself is actually representing the magic rod and the magic book. We already have the magic book, we got it in level 1. But, having the magic wand is good, and you actually do require it. I'll get into why you require it later on. So, this area right here is what you would get if you came across. So, this is on the other side of the, bullcrap room, as I like to call it. You get some nifty bombs, and that's about it. I wouldn't even go across, honestly. Because here's the thing. This room over here is just utter crap. Like, it really is. It's honestly, because you're just going back around that way anyway, it's honestly easier to just honestly take the continue, re-heal at the fairy fountain, and come back to the area. Because honestly, that room sucks. It's literally just that one room. Like, it's just like 2 or 3 rooms in that entire level. I'm grabbing money for potion areas. It's fine. Whatever. And we got basic thing anyway. Alright. Yeah, don't mind me running back to the fairy fountain in between that, because you're kind of trapped in that room if you go for the dungeon map route. It's good to go for the dungeon map route, because it gets you a map, so you have at least some idea how to navigate the dungeon. By the way, after you get the 2 items, which you are probably going to use both potions for, as I did, the rest of the level's not overly bad. I say that in very vague question marks, because it is the Wizzrobe level of the quest. And even level 9 is kind of like a Dark Nut Wizzrobe mixture. Like, it isn't even the same thing. There are going to be 2 rooms on this map that I am not going to be going into. The reason for that is because they are crap rooms. No, because the rooms don't actually have anything of worth in them. They're actually dead ends and would take you back to the dumb place where you don't want to be. So, because they are dead ends, I am just going to be leaving them alone and not even bothering with them. That will be a similar theme in some other quests that I plan to do, in which there will just be a room which is just full of crap. In fact, one of the quests that I plan to do later on is called a Big Hunk of Hyrule. It's a very Zelda 1 styled classic quest. That quest's level 8 is particularly villainous, because of quite a lot of rooms just being blatant dead ends, and then all these dead ends being filled to the brim with blue dark nuts. And, you know, quite frankly, I don't want to deal with that. Being Hunk of Hyrule in general is actually quite a interesting quest. It can be difficult if you don't know what you're doing. But we'll get to a Big Hunk of Hyrule when I get to a Big Hunk of Hyrule. I love the Magic Wand, honestly. Magic Wand and Magic Book combo makes short work of Land Molars. If the blue ones would stop moving so fast. Thank you. Wow. Usually get at least one item there that's worth a damn. Nothing up there. I have bombs to spare. There isn't overly many rooms left. This room has nothing in it. But if you want to get rupees in the next room over, you actually need to clear it out. Thankfully, it isn't overly bad. This is actually quite tame, to be fair. Jesus Christ. I wish they would stop. Okay. See, if I'm forced into a situation where I don't have to deal with, like, 6 Dark Nuts at a time, I can actually decently deal with these rooms. Dark Nuts, blue Wizzrobes. You know what I mean. Yeah, this room's actually quite a nice room. It nets you some rupees as well. You know, they throw a pretty challenging room at you, and then they just throw this room at you. It's like, we're sorry. Have some easy enemies. Okay. But the real port of call is actually heading up in this room. That room just nets you some rupees. It's nice. This room right here is pretty easy to deal with. You have a nice just place that you can rest. Which is nice. Okay. Real path is actually right. Left will actually deal you into a situation that you don't want to be in. Left will lead you to an eventual dead end that you actually can't get out of, I don't think. Besides, the room to the left is just empty anyway, it doesn't have anything of worth in it. This room's kind of just there if you want to nab the rupees in this room. That's really all that room is for. Moving on. Yeah, so left if you want to die, because you'll be forced to loop the entire bloody level. Okay, this room has bombs in it and actually has a locked path. This level can be kind of annoying to actually. In fact, probably the easiest way to deal with this room is to just use a stepladder, honestly. It's about the fact that I can't reach with half of these. Oh, beautiful! Best item to get in this room, honestly, without a doubt. And they give you some bombs for a reason. Because you can go this way if you really want to. Going up actually nets you a key, which you kind of want to grab. Oh, beautiful shot. Huh, yeah, like trying to fight the dongos with statues fighting me. Jesus. Okay, I know you're the dead one. The room going up. This is annoying. Jeez. If I get to 1 heart, I'm... Nab those rupees. Okay. Thankfully, we can go back. There is actually something you might want to... Well, you kind of want to actually deal with it. Going on up... I would go on up, but... Nah, it's one of those situations where you actually want to go this way first. Doesn't matter, I've already done that. And thankfully, this room really isn't that bad. Although I can also do that and just die. That wasn't what I intended. God damn it. Screw my... Jesus Christ. That was the stupidest thing as well. I just died because I blatantly forgot that I was surrounded by orange Wizzrobes who were going to kill me if I moved. Should have just stayed in place. Whatever. It's like one of the easiest rooms in the dungeon as well. Look at me, I die on like the easiest room in that dungeon, where literally everything else in that dungeon is out to kill me. So this bit of the level can be kind of confusing if you don't understand how it works. Essentially, there are 2 areas in this level. Alright, let's go back into the level now. Those dongos are gonna have bloody respawned, haven't they? God damn it. Oh well. Let's hope I don't have to take too much damage on the way down there. Down to those dongos, because I exited the level, look at that! Alright, we're back. Screw this level, honestly. It's really, really bad. I don't like this level. It's easily the worst level in the 3rd quest. It's just the amount of crap that they throw at you. Especially when you're trying to just get the 2 dungeon items. It never lets up. And let's not lose my shield, like I did in an earlier recording. Oh yeah, this is not the first time I've recorded this level, if you haven't noticed. This is the second time, actually. The first time ended very, very quickly after I got the 2 items, where I kind of let my shield get eaten by a life bug. Not intentionally, mind you. It kind of just happened. Oh, there we go. Alright. In terms of what other things I'm liking, because I can't really think of much to say, honestly. I mean, it's a long level, which is a pain in the ass. And just so happens to have moments that I don't like. Okay. I can actually completely walk past these guys, because I don't need to deal with them. I'm just gonna loop around like that. Makes me happy. And, actually, I just had a thought. There's no manhandler in this room, it's fine. I bet you it's the wall. Haha, see? Told you so. Don't miss this room hit. And they just look at that. It's such an easy room. What happened to the rooms I was dealing with before? In fact, I don't want to know. Don't ask me. I really don't want to know. Okay. So, here we are in this room. Right. Yeah. So yeah, we're in the 2 spaces on the map in the book portion. That kind of just there. Okay, we need to take care with every little thing. Oh, look at that. That's the kind of item that you want to get in a room like this. Although, to be fair, that room's not very hard. It's just frustrating to deal with. Let's not mess up any of these bomb stuff now. Can I hit the Dodongo, please? It's like, I had to... My timing's completely thrown off with the statues in the room. It's kind of hard to actually get the timing right on it. Hello, my friends! I'm back. So I'm not going to do anything stupid. Although I would like some hearts. Hearts are good. I said hearts are good. I said hearts are good. Beautiful. There are 5 rupees in this room that you can't actually grab from this side, because, well... yeah, this room's kind of annoying to deal with, because... see, there's 2 blocks in that room that you can actually push. I believe it's this one? No, you just push that into that block there. That's the Zelda one. Duh. Think about it. Okay, so we've basically cleared out the magic book side of the level. Let's head back to the wand side of the level. Which is gonna be fun. We're gonna have another one of those Gomas that we found out back in... and another rather basic room to deal with. Again, it's literally just the rooms that they actually wanted you to do something with. Oh boy. Right, okay. May as well just, honestly, just grind it out, because... can I hit him, please? See, somehow I dealt with that better than I did another one. It's so inconsistent with me. Oh boy! Look at that. Look at that. This time though, we actually have a door we can hide behind. Damn it. This time, however, it is a blue Goma, so we have to actually deal with it. And it's kind of annoying, because it's just in the way. And you can't ever get into a good position to actually hit him. There we go. Take care of that bloody thing. Take this passage here. Okay, we're almost done, don't worry. Level's almost over. Don't have to deal with it anymore. Again, I buy the second potion specifically for the reason of needing it. And I never actually use it. Okay, so we're back in this room, right at the start, yeah. The actual passage to the final area of the level is right in the first area. It's literally in, like, the 3rd room you're gonna enter. Because the passage to get to the final area is right here. And they throw some blue bubbles here. Now, this is where the crap part comes in. I remember mentioning earlier at some point that they kind of really like red bubbles in this quest. Like, really like red bubbles. Well, I hope you like red bubbles, because look at this. It is possible to avoid these bubbles with creative use of the, candle, but honestly, I wouldn't even try to make it work, just go for it. And so yeah, we are forced to fight the boss without our sword. Although if you have a potion, you can quickly remedy that. I'm going to try and do as much of this boss as possible without my sword. I have a feeling I'm going to need it, because, you know, the boss is a Gleeok. Now, it's very annoying, because you have to actually go right up to Gleeok here. It's a very annoying boss. But we're almost done. I got this. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful job. That, my friends, is how you tackle a boss. So yeah, no sword for this boss. It's very, yeah. That's only a small taster, though. Level 8 is going to be much worse. Oh boy, level 8. Anyway, with that being said, that is the end of level 7. So, there are a few rooms here and there that I missed out on. 2 of those rooms being dead ends, and that one room that went left, from that room with all the, likes. That I simply avoided because, well, it's a dumb area. And also, you're locked out of it. You have to navigate your way all the way back again. It's not fun. And I wanted to make this as concise while exploring as many rooms as possible. So there you go, that's level 7! Worst level in the game. Done. That's at least not a thing. Well, it really comes down to personal preference over whether level 7 or level 8 is worse. Level 8 is going to be... oh boy. So, yeah, the red bubbles... You're forced to fight the boss without a sword. That's not that bad, honestly. It's not too difficult if you know how Gleeok works and how he actually attacks. Then actually fighting the Gleeok without a sword is not actually that hard. What is difficult, however, is just getting used to the fact that the magic wand does white sword damage, not the more well used to at this point magic sword damage. So it's just going to take a little bit longer, but if you know how Gleeok works, if you know how to dodge him efficiently, then it's not overly difficult. But it can pose a bit of a threat, and it's a taster to what level 8 is going to do, because level 8 is going to be a lot of fun. We have 2 extra keys. You didn't actually need every single key there, but it's well worth it to try and actually grab every key, because you never know what will happen in this quest. They could throw some crap at you. You never know what'll happen. Anyway, that was level 7 in part 8 of the 3rd quest playthrough. We will be tackling level 8 in part 9, which will go up tomorrow. I'm going to finish this playthrough this week. I don't care what anybody says. I am going to finish it. But... yeah, so... level 8's next time. Level 8 can be either easier or harder, depending on your point of view. I'll discuss my thoughts on the level in the next episode. So, I will see you all then. See ya!